February 2nd, 2024, General Timothy D. Haugh was sworn in as Director of the National Security Agency, NSA, Chief of the Central Security Service, CSS, and Commander of U.S. Cyber Command, U.S. Cybercom. These senior positions require strong leadership and strategic vision in the face of increasingly complex security threats in today's world. However, some of Haugh's less publicized characteristics and the details of his career make him uniquely suited for these critical positions. Haugh stands out for his extensive educational background, his command experience at multiple levels, and his emphasis on international cooperation. In particular, his ability to strengthen global cooperation on intelligence sharing and cybersecurity sets him apart on key international platforms such as the Five Eyes Alliance. Given the diversity of modern security threats, such global cooperation and coordination is central to NSA and U.S. Cybercom under Haugh's leadership. General Haugh, who has achieved many significant accomplishments throughout his career, was nominated by U.S. President Joseph R. Biden Jr. and confirmed by the U.S. Senate. His successor, General Paul M. Nakasone, retired after a distinguished 37-year career. Nakasone's leadership played a critical role in the development of the U.S. cybersecurity strategy and spearheaded innovative projects that strengthened NSA's federal and private sector partnerships. Now, Haugh aims to build on Nakasone's legacy and take NSA and Cybercom's national security missions to a new level. Haugh's leadership is centered on three key priorities: people, innovation, and partnerships. These principles are designed to ensure that NSA and Cybercom not only defend U.S. interests, but also maintain a position of global leadership in cyberspace. General Timothy D. Haugh was born in the peaceful town of Hughesville, Pennsylvania in 1969. His childhood was spent in a simple American country life. A 1987 graduate of Hughesville High School, Haugh impressed those around him at an early age with his potential for learning and leadership. His interest in a military career was closely tied to family ties. His father was a navigator in the U.S. Marine Corps, and this background was one of the strongest factors in shaping Haugh's discipline, determination, and sense of patriotism. Haugh's academic journey began with a bachelor's degree in Russian from Lehigh University. The changing world order in the wake of the Cold War made language skills and knowledge of international relations increasingly important. By specializing in Russian, Haugh gained a strong foundation in analysis and diplomacy. These skills were not only an academic achievement, but also a solid foundation for a future career in intelligence. After completing his undergraduate studies, Haugh earned a master's degree in telecommunications from Southern Methodist University at a time when technology was rapidly evolving. This move allowed him to develop both his technical expertise and his communication strategies. For a leader in the world of cybersecurity and intelligence, this interdisciplinary education was essential. The combination of his linguistic and technological specializations prepared Haugh not only for analytical thinking, but also for operational leadership in dealing with complex international threats. These were the pivotal years that shaped General Haugh's career path. Both his academic background and his family's military values laid the foundation for the leadership vision that would later propel him onto the world stage in senior roles at NSA and Cybercom. General Timothy D. Haugh's military career has provided him with well-rounded leadership experience in a variety of command positions, specializing in complex areas such as cyber warfare, information operations, and intelligence management has given him not only technical knowledge, but also operational vision. As commander of the 315th Network Warfare Squadron, Haugh was tasked with managing the digital infrastructure of modern military operations. He later led the 318th Information Operations Group, pioneering innovative methods of strategic information sharing and analysis. He also commanded the 480th Intelligence, Surveillance, and Reconnaissance Wing, where he directed large-scale intelligence operations and supported rapid decision-making in the field. These assignments enhanced Haugh's leadership skills not only for the U.S. military, but also for its ability to respond to global security threats. In each of his positions, he was involved in every phase of intelligence, from strategic planning to operational execution. The methods he developed during his tenure laid the foundation for the doctrine that organizations such as the NSA and Cybercom would implement in the years to come. Between 2016 and 2017, General Haugh played a critical role as the deputy commander of Joint Task Force Ares. This unit was established to conduct cyber operations targeting ISIL's online propaganda, financial activities, and digital infrastructure. ISIS's digital presence posed a serious threat to international security, and cyber operations led by Haugh effectively neutralized this threat. Reactivated in 2019, the 16th Air Force was the first U.S. force to integrate cybersecurity, electronic warfare, intelligence, and information operations. General Timothy D. Haugh was appointed to lead this historic reorganization, taking responsibility for modernizing the U.S. Air Force's information warfare capabilities. Haugh's vision was to bring cross-discipline operations under a single command to create a more agile, effective, and strategic structure. Under Haugh's leadership, the 16th Air Force has developed innovative approaches to counter digital threats, and its information operations have evolved to adapt to rapidly changing global conditions. This process has significantly strengthened U.S. cyber and information operations capabilities and enabled the United States to take a more assertive position in the international arena. Haugh's appointment, however, sparked controversy in some circles accustomed to traditional leadership. The appointment of Haugh, who did not have a pilot background, was seen as an unorthodox choice, especially within the Air Force. However, Haugh's experience in cyber and information operations reflected a leadership approach suited to the demands of modern warfare. Despite the criticism, Haugh proved his leadership was justified by exceeding the requirements of this mission. General Timothy D. Haugh is known not only for his operational leadership, but also for his mission to inspire future leaders. Throughout his career, he has spoken at many universities, educating students about the opportunities in cybersecurity and its importance to national security. In a powerful speech at Tuskegee University in 2024, he explained the rapidly changing nature of cybersecurity and offered guidance to young professionals looking to succeed in the field. Haugh stressed the importance of strategic thinking as well as technical expertise. He stressed the need for leaders who can develop innovative solutions to address the complexity of cyber threats. He also offered encouraging messages for students to maximize their potential in the industry. Haugh's inspiring speeches not only shaped the careers of young professionals, but also contributed to a broader awareness of cybersecurity. Having the NSA and U.S. Cyber Command, U.S. Cybercom, under the same leadership is considered a milestone in modern cybersecurity strategy. This dual-hat arrangement is intended to increase operational coordination between the two agencies and create a unified U.S. defense against cyber threats. However, the complexity and impact of this structure has been a matter of debate for years. The appointment of General Timothy D. Haugh to the role has reopened the debate about the effectiveness of the arrangement. Haugh has defended the benefits of the structure, arguing that it allows for faster and more effective cooperation between the NSA and U.S. Cybercom. According to him, this arrangement creates a proactive defense against cyber threats at both the strategic and operational levels. While the dual-hat arrangement offers many advantages, its structural challenges continue to draw the attention of critics. The NSA's priorities in areas such as intelligence collection, analysis, and privacy do not always align with U.S. Cybercom's mission, which focuses on cyber defense and offensive operations. Some experts argue that the two organizations could operate more effectively under independent leadership structures. Separate leadership, they argue, would allow the agencies to focus more independently on their priorities and deepen their expertise. In addition, the NSA's broad data collection capabilities raise concerns about individual privacy rights. Some critics argue that the dual-hat arrangement further centralizes intelligence operations and deepens the lack of transparency. This, coupled with the NSA's hardline stance on domestic security operations, paints a troubling picture for civil liberties. The aggressive strategies developed under General Haugh's leadership to counter global cyber threats from countries such as China and Russia have also been the focus of criticism. While Haugh's tough and decisive stance strengthened the U.S. cyber defense posture, it also raised concerns that diplomatic relations with these countries could become more complicated. However, Haugh's innovative approach to the issue stands out, particularly his use of artificial intelligence and advanced cybersecurity technologies. While these steps enhance U.S. cyber defense capabilities, they also open new debates about the balance between technology and security. Under Haugh's leadership, the dual-hat arrangement has the potential to provide strong coordination and rapid operational response between NSA and U.S. Cybercom. However, the sustainability of this structure and its long-term impact on national security strategies remains unclear. Critics continue to argue that the two agencies could operate more efficiently under independent leadership structures. The future direction of General Timothy D. Haugh is critical to both steering these debates and shaping U.S. cybersecurity strategy. The extent to which his leadership is able to respond to changes in the modern cyber battlefield and maintain balance in this structure will continue to be an issue that the domestic and international security community will closely monitor. General Timothy D. Haugh has been married to Sherry Haugh for over 31 years, and the couple has 2 children. Haugh is recognized as a leader who, despite a busy and demanding military career, has managed to balance his personal life with time for his family. For him, his family has been a source of support and balance to his demanding leadership responsibilities. Because Haugh's military duties have involved critical roles in national security and international intelligence, details of his personal life are rarely made public. This secrecy stems both from the security sensitivities of his position and from Haugh's determination to keep his personal life separate from his professional responsibilities. This commitment to protecting his family's privacy is a stance that has earned him the respect of both the public and his colleagues. Haugh's commitment to his family also informs his leadership style. As a leader who values balance and stability in his own life, he is careful to instill these values in his teammates and subordinates. While he successfully maintains a personal life, publicly available information shows that he exhibits a strong leadership style in both his professional and personal life. General Timothy D. Haugh's career provides a portrait of leadership that reflects the challenges and opportunities of the modern world of intelligence and cybersecurity. While his role as the combined leader of NSA and U.S. Cybercom was intended to create an effective defense mechanism in a rapidly changing threat environment, the complexities and controversies of such structures were frequently raised during his leadership. Haugh's leadership style, marked by both criticism and success, demonstrates that the world of intelligence and security is an art of balance. Innovative approaches and integrated operations against cyber threats have had a significant impact on U.S. defense strategies. At the same time, however, this process has also raised lingering concerns about transparency and civil liberties. Haugh's story provides an important window into the rapidly changing dynamics of the intelligence world. His achievements and controversies will remain a subject of study for anyone seeking to assess the limits and potential of modern security policy. His leadership provides a valuable example for understanding the complexities of national security strategies and their implications at home and abroad.